Hey, what's going on, folks? The Creative Duelist here, and I've been making decks creative since 2016. Welcome, folks. Today I'm here with my dual avatar fist deck profile. This deck is very fun to play, very budget. There is new support coming out. There's a new fusion, I believe. I'm hoping we get some more cards and stuff for the deck. Really fun deck, very cheap. I highly recommend. There are certain portions of the deck that probably aren't cheap, but I'll go over my card choices anyway, and I'll pretty much explain as I go. So let's begin. So starting off with the monster lineup, I got triple dual avatar fist YuGiOh or YuGiOh. What YuGiOh does, he allows you to target a dual avatar monster you control, destroy it, and if you do, you get to search for a dual avatar spell card from your deck to your hand. And if a face-up dual avatar fusion monster you control that was fusion summoned using an effect monster as a material is destroyed by battle or by opponent's card effect, you can return this card from your graveyard back to your hand. So it has a nice recycling effect, which is pretty good. That makes up for like how there's a lack of dual avatar fist monsters in the deck. So you've always got something. And then triple dual avatar feat Kokoku. What Kokoku does, upon normal or special summon, Kokoku allows you to add a dual avatar trap from your deck to your hand, and during your opponent's turn, it has a nice little effect where if a face-up dual avatar monster you control, except himself, is destroyed by a battle or card effect, you can special summon this card from your hand, then you can apply the effect, you can blow up a dual avatar monster you control, and if you do, you special summon a dual avatar fusion monster from your extra deck. You can only use each effect once per turn. This card is pretty good, especially during your opponent's turn, because then it allows you to bring out a free fusion monster, which is pretty good. Bring out a free dual avatar monster to help you have pressure for next turn. And for the rest of the monsters, I play double Ash Blossom and double Effect Failure. I don't have any impertinent, I think it's called imperms. They're still a bit too pricey for me. I might add another Ash Blossom here and there, but the hand traps are completely up to you. And that's going to round up the monster lineup, folks. Alright, onto the spells. Triple Perfect Sync Aeon. What this card does, upon activation, you can add one dual avatar monster from your deck to your hand. If you control a dual avatar effect monster, you can special summon one dual avatar spirit token onto your field. You can't summon anything from the extra deck except for fusion monsters, which isn't a problem. That's the only thing you are going to make. It's your bread and butter, so that restriction isn't too bad. Then triple dual avatar invitation. It's the polymerization for the deck. You pitch a card, and if you do, you get to sprout out as many dual avatar spirit tokens as possible onto your field. They can't be used as they can't be used for tribute, and you can't summon anything from the extra deck except fusion monsters. And twice per turn, in that turn, you can fusion summon a dual avatar fusion monster from the extra deck using those tokens and anything else, which is pretty good. Then I play triple dual avatar defeating evil. 3 is not bad. It doesn't brick, which is pretty good, but it's still a good card. This is a very it's like if you use this right, it can blow up your opponent. So basically, you can target one dual avatar monster you control and one card your opponent controls and blow them up. And if it was a dual avatar fusion monster that was destroyed, you get to activate one of the effects. You get to either draw a card or you can banish a card your opponent controls. This is really good, especially if your opponent tries to dispatch and get rid of your fusion monster, your dual avatar fusion monster. You can just flip this, pop this, pop something, and then you can just banish a floodgate or something, or a problematic monster you can't deal with. Really good card, and it doesn't target, which is very strong. A triple Cosmic Cyclone. You got to play Cosmic Cyclone back row as an issue. You can play MSTs if you can't get Cosmic Cyclones, but Cosmic Cyclone is a little bit better because it removes the target completely. But MST still does the job, regardless. Then triple Supply Squad. The tokens blow themselves up, so it's always nice to net some draw power and some card advantage. And then double Fusion Deployment. I've only got 2, but you're more than welcome to play a 3rd copy. This card is a little bit pricey, but it's well worth the purchase because it helps you make your dual avatar fusions a lot quicker. Then double Pot of Desires. We need to draw cards. One Reinforcement, one Regeki. I'll probably take out Regeki and put in a third Ash Blossom or something. I just don't have one. I don't have a third one to put in. But you can put extra Veiler or an Imperm instead. And then, of course, one Terraforming. And then one Call by the Grave. And then one Upstart Goblin to net ourselves some draw advantage. So, onto the traps pretty quickly. The trap lineup is pretty small. Fairly small. Triple Dual Avatar Return. It allows you to sprout out a dual avatar monster from your graveyard. If it was a level 4, it lets you summon a dual avatar spirit token, which is pretty good. So it nets you a play for next turn if you do it during your opponent's end phase and use this card very strategically. And then triple dual avatar compact. It works like Spellbook of Masters. So you get to banish a dual avatar spell or trap from your graveyard and you just apply the effect again, which is pretty good. And that's going to round out the whole main deck, folks. Onto the extra deck. Got the triple dual avatar empowered YuGiOh or YuGiOh. What it does, if this card battles, your opponent can't activate cards or effects until the end of the damage step. And if it attacks after damage calc, you get to bounce one monster your opponent controls to the hand, which is pretty good. Doesn't target, it just says return one monster. And when your opponent's spell and trap or card effects is activated that targets this card in the field, while you control 2 or more fusion monsters, quick effect, you can negate the activation, which is pretty decent. That is a bit weird, so sometimes you won't have enough fusions to do that, but it does come in handy when you have the advantage. Triple dual avatar fist armored YuGiOh. What YuGiOh does, when it's special summoned, you get to blow up an attack position monster your opponent controls. He can't attack directly for the rest of the turn. Once you do that, I believe, you can only use the effect once per turn, and while you control a dual avatar fusion monster that was fusion summoned using an effect monster as material, or your dual avatar fusion monsters gain 300 attack and defense points, which is really nice, especially trying to get over big monsters. And then triple armored YuGiOh. What YuGiOh does, if it protects your dual avatar monsters, so if a dual avatar monster, fusion monster would be destroyed, you can just blow up a dual avatar monster you control instead. During the main phase, if you control a dual avatar fusion monster that was fusion summoned using an effect monster as a material, you can target one face-up monster special summoned from the extra deck. Sorry, and negate the effect until the end of this turn. Very good, very good effect. It does come in handy at times, but we max everything at 3 because it's very necessary. And then for the rest of the other stuff, it's up to personal preference. You can play some links. You could play the Nightmare package. I can't find my Nightmares anywhere, but you could play the Unicorn, the Cerebus, and the Unicorn, no, and the Phoenix. You're more than welcome to play that package. Borosold you can play in there too. The link lineup is completely up to you. The fusions you'll mainly make, you're 9 times out of 10 you're touching into the fusions more than anything else. You'll only make these if you really need to. But here's some like rank 4 options. So Exoton Knight, Castal, Silent Anorak, and Utopia package. But yes, folks, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. That's going to wrap the whole main deck, extra deck, and whole profile. If you guys enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Crazy Duelist signing out. Peace.